Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the Brilinton Apple Watch bands. Now, you can pick these up online. I'll throw the links up in the description. Let's get right into it. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love
White shoes,
my white shoes.
calm down. Okay, now if you watch my Apple Watch Ultra 3 real review, you've seen two of these bands before. This right here, okay, this is the next level of Apple Watch bands. Now, for the price on these, it's a little bit expensive. Okay, you got to pay to play with these, but the quality, wait until you see this watch band. First, let's take it to the website. All right, so this is brillington.com, luxury Apple Watch cases. Check this out. Now, this is the Core Edition. Look at some of the other styles. Beautiful. But this is the one I want to show you. Watch this. So we're going to go to Apple Watch. Let's go to 45. Watch this one right here. Look at this. Now, as we keep scrolling, y'all see these ones right here. Now, I'm going to show you a few of them. Look at this. Ultra high quality. Look at that white and gold. I need that one. More different styles. Look at that white and silver. Okay, the black and gold. Now this one right here, the black and titanium. Y'all see that orange? Come on, the orange with the transparent case. Look at the red, look at the green. Okay, so you're gonna go to brillington.com. Now those are for the 45, 46. Let me show you some Apple Watch Ultra joints. Same thing, beautiful gold and silver with the diamonds. Look at that black and gold. This one right here, the black and titanium. Multiple styles to choose from. All right, so let's go ahead and unbox this one. All right, so right now, I'm wearing the standard Apple Watch Ultra with a UAG band. Now, this is pretty nice. Basically boring and simple, though. You know, your standard Apple Watch. Now, check this out. Here's my next upgrade. The IceGiant Bezel. Now, this is the one I've been rocking on a daily basis. Let me throw it on the wrist so you can see what it looks like. This is the IceGiant Bezel. I did a full review on that. I'll leave a link for that up in the description. All right, check this out. Now, this is a nice upgrade right here. Standard Apple Watch band with the IceGiant Bezel. Now, this one comes in gold or silver. Now, I love this one. Okay, I love this one. I get a lot of compliments. People ask me where I got it from, and I tell them. But check this out. When you're ready to step your game up, okay, and become the supreme boss, you need one of these Brilinton Apple Watch bands. Now, let me show you the one that I showed you during my Apple Watch Ultra review. Check this out. Now, this is an Apple Watch Series 11. Okay, now I'm going to put this one on the wrist and give y'all a little showcase, okay? Ooh, this one is sick. Check this out. You see the diamonds on the front? Now I got a gold Apple Watch face. Look at that band. Super high quality. Now I like to rock this when I'm wearing a three-piece suit, or maybe I'm rocking a turtleneck, okay? With some suede socks, you know what I mean? My penny loafers. This right here. Now, all jokes aside though, when you get dressed up and you go to that meeting and your sleeve lifts up under your three-piece suit, and people see this, oh, they know you about that life. This is sick right here. Okay, this is sick. Now, I got to show you my favorite one so far. Now, you see it comes off just like that. Okay, shoes back up. This one right here. Check this out. Now, let me wipe it down so you get the full effect. This watch band right here. I can't tell you how many people. Now, I just did a video yesterday for the Beats. And how many people commented, yo, Floss, what watch is that? What watch is that? This is an Apple Watch Ultra with a Brilinton watch band. Now, in my personal life, I can't tell you how many people ask me, what watch is this? And I was chilling with my brother yesterday, and he was like, nah, I need that. Now, let me see. It opens like you see the Brilinton logo. Opens just like this. Okay? Put it on your wrist. Snap it into place. Ooh, look at that snap. And look how this looks. Look how this looks. Ice shoes, you messing up the display. Look how this looks. Bro, I got so many people asking me, where did I get something? I'm getting messages. You see the messages, everything still works. My double tap, my flick of the wrist, everything, okay? Check this out. Woo! This one right here, bro. This one. Now, of course, like I said, with this watch band, you're going to have to pay to play, okay? But this is quality over quantity. You only got to buy this once. Now, you know, this is a watch. So I know somebody's going to say, okay, it's kind of expensive. Next year you get a new Apple Watch. Bro, you don't have to. Okay, this is my Apple Watch Ultra 1, 2, and 3. Okay, you don't have to get a new Apple Watch every single year. Now, somebody's blowing me up right now. Hold up. Okay, there it is. Look at this. Okay, now this right here, this is my favorite one right here, but I got to show y'all the new one. Okay, y'all seen enough? Let this get into your bloodstream real quick. Look at the quality of this band. Now, y'all see me working out yesterday doing my beach video. I've been rocking this in the gym. I've been rocking this all day, every day. Okay? And look how big and rugged. I hate to say it like that. I don't want to sound sexist, but this is a man's man watch. All right? This is one of them real man watches right here. Ladies, you can rock this if you want to, but it's going to look huge on your wrist. Men, all right, this right here. Brilinton. Okay, let me calm down. Now, I want to show y'all the new one. And this is what you're paying for, okay? This is quality. This is not the Temu watch band. I know somebody's going to say, oh, I seen a band that looks similar to that on Temu. This ain't the Temu version, okay? This is not the Amazon watch band. The quality on this band and case, the titanium, bro, this is sick. Look at the presentation, okay? Brilinton, beyond the extraordinary. Check this out now. You got a little sleeve right here. So when you take out the sleeve, this is what it's going to look like, okay? Look at the box. This is the same kind of box you're going to get if you're buying a Rolex, you buying an AP, you buying a Patek, okay? You buying a Richard Mille. This is the kind of presentation that you want. Look at that. Okay, look at that. You got the box right here. Let's get and open this up. Okay. Got a little thank you card right here. And these are the screwdriver, little tools right here, extra gaskets, another extra little screw right here. Because keep in mind, these little screws, I'm going to tell y'all a quick story at the end of this video too. You want to be careful. All right? Take your time when you installing and changing these watch bands. You don't want to lose these screws. But if you do, I'll tell you the story right now. If you do, okay, shout out to Brilinton. Their customer service is A1. Now, when I had this watch band right here the other night, you see this one? You press the button and it flips open. Okay? Matter of fact, I can do it for you real quick. You press the button like this and it flips open. That's how you change the watch band, right? I didn't know that. So I unscrewed this. I unscrewed that little screw. This is a true story. I unscrewed that little screw and then I figured out later, like, oh, you wasn't supposed to unscrew it. If you get this watch band, don't unscrew this. Okay, just press the button and put it back into place and lock it in like that. I didn't know that. So I unscrewed it and there's a little spring in there. That spring is tiny. I dropped the spring. I couldn't get the case to close back again. And I'm like, the amount of money that you spend for this, the one little spring is going to ruin it for me. Shout out to Brilinton. Now, this is not a sponsored video. I'm not getting no money for this. Brilinton is active on Instagram. So I hit them up on Instagram. I told them exactly what happened. They sent me another screw and another spring with an installation video attached to it. Bro, this is why I do this kind of stuff for free. Okay, I don't charge these companies for these kind of videos. I love when I see a company that's putting out quality products and they stand behind their products and they support their products. They have real customer service. Bro, I was so sad when I lost that spring, but now I got it back. All right, so now I can back this one back out again. So again, you don't have to unscrew it. You just press the button, take out your Apple Watch. Now, with that being said, okay, let's get back to the presentation. I think y'all all know which color is coming on the channel. Y'all know what my favorite color is, red. Y'all already know. Yo, why am I not drinking an ice cold glass of champagne right now? I'm doing it wrong. I'm falling off in my old age. Bro, check this out. Look at this. Look at this case. Look at this case already. Okay? Look at this case. Velvet on the bottom of the box. Bro, this is insane. But here's the watch. Okay, here's the watch. Let's take the plastic off. This is the black, with the black stones. Bro. Now, let me calm down. Y'all don't know this about me, but I am a real watch guy, okay? In real life, I'm a watch guy, so I appreciate this kind of quality. I got watches from Casio, okay? Cheap watches, all the way up to APs, okay? I got Casio to AP, so I got, and everything in between. Look at this right here. Look at the quality on this. Now, I'm going to have to slap my Apple Watch in immediately. Brilinton logo. Let me see something now. Let's see if this is going to fit me right out or I'm going to have to cut it. Now, let me show you something real quick. You see those lines on the inside? This is not a one-size-fits-all band. It's going to come huge. Now, I already got big wrists, so I'm hoping it's going to fit. I don't know if y'all seen my Apple Watch Ultra video. When I first put this one on, remember it was big and loose, and I was like, I'm going to have to tighten that up. All you got to do is take that pin out. You're going to take scissors and just cut it to your length. So if you want to be careful that you don't overcut it. So what I was doing, just one cut until I got it to my exact size. You see, when I put it on my wrist now, you see how tight it is now? Remember it was like flapping around all over the place? Now it's nice and tight. I didn't want it too tight, but I didn't want it too loose. Okay, I didn't want it too tight or too loose. Okay, now this is how it's going to look. Okay, so I got it to my right exact size. Same thing with this one. Now, let me put this on for the first time. Let's see. Okay, now you see, it's a little bit big for me. I might cut it one size. To get it to that exact angle. But look at the red. Oh, this is sick. All right, so let me slap my Apple Watch in real quick, and I'll give y'all a better look. All right, so here's a quick update. Now, I just used this little screwdriver. Took off those 4 screws, and the front plate comes right off. And I already cut the watch band. As you can see, I cut a little piece off. Now it fits perfectly. Now I know what some of y'all gonna say. Oh, I'm not really good at this kind of stuff, screws and cutting watches and all of that. Let me say this. If I could do it, you could do it. I am the laziest fat bastard on the planet. If I order a gaming chair, a simple gaming chair from Amazon, I am not putting it together because I hate screws. I hate reading instructions. I hate manual labor. This is not my forte. If I could do it, you could do it. Trust me. All right, so let me go ahead and set it back up. All right, so here's how it's going to look after everything is set up. Check this out. Brilinton. Do y'all see the stones? Exactly my size now. No flappage on the wrist. Okay? Beautiful. There's that Brilinton logo. This is so sick. Like I said, you got to pay to play. Now, you can change different watch faces. Let me see. I think this one looks good. We'll do something like this. Let's see what else we got. Let's see if I have any. Okay, classic. All right, check this out. I think I'm going to go with this face right here. Beautiful. The red and blue. Y'all see the stones? Now I'm going to rock this until I find a nice Richard Mille watch face. And on the side note, this is my Apple Watch Series 9. This is the 11. This is the Ultra 3. Okay? Again, you don't have to buy a new Apple Watch. If you got a Series 8, Series 7, Series 6, instead of taking it to Apple and letting them give you $50 jerking you, no, buy yourself a nice band like this and bring it back out. This was my old Apple Watch Series 8 or 7, I believe, the red one. Okay? I just took my old, Gucci band off. I was getting ready to throw that watch away. And now it's back. Hold up. All right, so let me give y'all one last look at this one. I love the black stones. Crazy right here. And when you take it off, comes off just like that. Now again, I'll save my favorite one for last. We got to try on the Series 11. Okay. Now this one, y'all going to see a lot in my videos. Okay. This one is crazy. But I think my favorite one, and the one you're going to see the most, the big boy right here for the Ultra. Okay? For the Ultra. Look at that. Whoa. This is just too insane. When you rock this, be prepared for people to ask you, what watch is that? Okay? You're going to get that question a lot. Anyway, these are the Brilinton Apple Watches. Okay, Apple Watch cases. Let me say that correctly. The Brilinton Apple Watch cases. Hold up. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful design. Beautiful design on this one. Again, if you just want to rock your classic Apple Watch band, IceGiant Bezel. And the big boy. Let's get and wrap this video up. All right, so these are the Brilinton Apple Watch bands. If you like what you see, hit the link in the description. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about these. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah. Special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat. Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. Hashtag salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Spock won the beam up. Energize.
We're in a situation where everybody in the world uses technology. And if you're gonna buy some of that technology, you gotta understand certain things. Subscribe to Flossy Carter. He does reviews of all the latest technology. The iPhones, the iPads, the Galaxies, the Samsungs, whatever the fuck. The Beats by that doctor guy. And he puts his kitty cat in the videos too for you something to look at. You know, I'm an animal lover, so I like that shit. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to Flossy Carter on the YouTube, the follow button on the Instaface, and the like button on the Facebook. Because if you don't, we're gonna have a fucking problem here. A bad one. Now hit the fucking subscribe button.